Time has been reset. Everyone's been healed.
I have been healed.
There's our countdown.
I'm not going to die. Some good manner at the last minute, and they're out.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Holy
move.
crap.
Whiskey Brigade immediately was able to land on the edges and is the first to the forest. I'm trying to verify that actually is Whiskey Brigade. Yes, it is.
Yes,
My brain
it
is not
is.
failing me at this morning.
At this morning, yes.
Let's see, Traz was going over some of the trees, but he may be the first to the supplies. He's a good 8 or 10 blocks ahead of the other team and his own team. So Whiskey Brigade was the
they're gonna
first
go
to
with
reach
ladders,
the
I bet.
wall. He's digging
Ooh.
under the fence.
nullSubject is just being absolutely destroyed here. The entire team just got shot, or I'm not sure what happened.
Wow.
I guess they were all shot out of the world by Sugoi.
I'm gonna go listen in. This is, I wonder what's going on in their heads right now.
Traz used the boat method to get down. And is approaching the pyramid.
Okay, they're all in the same location that they were before, on nullSubject's side, but have built a wall this time.
Instead of opening a chest and looting it, Traz just popped the chest with an axe and sucked in all the items on top of the pyramid. So far, it looks like Whiskey Brigade is following their plan unimpeded. Haven't had any major mob spawns. He is pressing the mutually assured generosity button, which means the other team will get better supplies if they choose to press the button on there. Do they need to actually press it, or does it automatically show up? We shall find out. It just shows up automatically, so they get slightly better stuff, including a fire resistance potion, which could be very useful in the lava section.
Things are still pretty rough here for nullSubject. They are getting a lot of PvP pressure, and have still not made it down their cliff face.
So it looks like Traz has dropped some supplies at the generosity station for his teammates to pick up later. How has Whiskey Brigade done with making a non-boaty way down? Or have they all done it?
They have a what looks like a ladder drop to me.
Oh, okay. Yes. I
So
see
that might
now.
have been Traz's way of getting out there quick and early, and then the ladder
used-
drop is the safer way down for
Traz
everybody
used
else.
the boat method,
Right, that's
which
what
doesn't
I
require
thought I
ladders.
said. I know.
Oh, I thought you said he used the ladder to get down there quickly.
Could have sworn I said a boat. But okay. And it looks like nullSubject is finally, and oh my. Well, they were trying to use the ladder method to get down, but instead it was the arrow and death method.
Traz of Whiskey Brigade is currently ascending the mountain just before the lava area. I'm not sure if he's going to go through it or if he is going to actually attempt the lava section.
I'm not sure, but I think that nullSubject is planning on taking the extremely difficult way down. In that they may not be familiar with the ladder drop method.
Traz is encountering some mobs, including creepers. He does have a full set, well, a mostly full set of iron armor, but his boots are leather.
nullSubject having lots of trouble with the ladder drop.
More members of Whiskey Brigade have caught up to Traz. They seem to be getting supplied up. Yeah, Traz is not tunneling. He is lighting up this area completely, which we have seen in other matches where the mobs would lock onto players and then sort of sneak around into their tunnel with the new mob AI. He's just making sure that's not going to happen by making sure no mobs will spawn. Though he is getting hit by lots of creepers.
Alright, nullSubject has been here at the beginning so long that it looks like Whiskey Brigade has given up on even bothering with PvP on them. And have moseyed on. They finally have a person on the ground on the bottom side of the cliff. It is Kesef, and he got shot. And so they have no one on the ground again. Alright, the Darkest is on the ground and alive and being shot at, but not yet dead. So this is the longest that nullSubject has had someone here on the ground.
Now, we have seen a lot of long lockdowns on this map. In the last match, we saw a huge lockdown right before the redstone section. That may be a common feature of the map that we'll see in future games as well. Looks like Traz has lit up his way through the nasty mob section above the lava section.
So it sounds like nullSubject's not having a fun time right now.
Well, they've basically just now entered the game. They finally got down their cliff face about a minute ago.
Oh, wow. They actually have... Whiskey Brigade has the whole mountainside lit up. That's interesting.
Yeah. Traz is making a run on the lava curtain wool, which I believe is the yellow wool? Orange wool. Orange wool. He did get on... He caught himself on fire, but he seems to be okay.
While I was listening into the nullSubjects, they were a little bit... I don't know how to phrase it, but not that pleased with each other, and it was showing, and that's not something you want to see from a team that's already on the receiving end of a beating like that.
Already on the back foot.
Yeah.
Tries to place some doors down against arrow fire. I don't think he's going to receive any from nullSubject, but these are the kind of things that happen when you play this game a lot, where you realize where the points of contention are.
Oh man, nullSubject having a really rough time in this game in terms of PvP. I think Whiskey Brigade is showing to be a very, very, very strong team.
Oh yes, I'm glad that we are seeing yet another well-practiced team that's going to make the second round gloriously awesome.
Oh, definitely.
So many strong teams.
But only one can win.
Yes.
Or maybe two.
I don't know, it depends on what I feel like that day. Everyone wins. All the time.
It's not how tournaments work.
That just means that everybody loses.
Exactly. Tournament should end with a decisive winner. No doubt.
So, who pressed the button first on the mutually assured generosity station?
That would be Whiskey Brigade.
Dude was an eyewitness.
Interesting.
hit it immediately. I believe there's iron in there, and that's part of their plan. And how that station works, for those who aren't familiar with this map, is the team that pushes it first gets a decent set of supplies, but the team that does not press the button, or essentially pushes it second, gets a better set of supplies. So it's a risk to get it early, but it's also a risk to not get it at all. It's your choice as a team. And Traz is collecting orange wool, and is now making his way out.
And Sugoi of Whiskey Brigade is currently making his or her way, into the Yellow Wool dungeon. And Sugoi, you know a little bit of Japanese, right? Is that
Yes.
like a hooray, or
It means awesome.
awesome? That's cool.
Just looking at the map floor, the ground floor, whatever, on top of the lanes anyway. There's lots of torches on the Whiskey Brigade side, which shows up a practice team that has gotten the pattern down. You can't have all this land not lit up at night.
And on the nullSubject side, mostly default lighting, unfortunately. Which means they're going to be running into mobs all over the place.
I'm still kind of amazed at the fact that the mountain is lit up on Whiskey Brigade side.
Traz is going for one of these nice supply chests here that had 2 diamond blocks, a bunch of sand, plenty of pork chops. So they are not wanting for blocks at the moment.
Nice. We never see one go for that, but that's first.
Well, blocks are very important. Finding them is better than mining them. And again, the diamond blocks can be very useful if they get contested ahead at the redstone section, which I don't know if any members of their team have done it. Trash should be able to successfully exit the lava curtain section. Actually, wow, it looks like they have 2 of the 3 redstone objectives lit. And it looks like, I can't see whose name it is in the dark. I think that's Jakash is going for the last one right now, which means they will also have secured the red wool momentarily.
And they have access to the orange wool, and they'll have red wool, and it looks like they're making a push for yellow right now. Or at least they were a second ago.
Yellow is the one that can have the most mob interaction. So it may not go perfect for them, but yes, Jakash is now collecting red wool. Almost completely uncontested. And I don't think he's going to get any mob spawn, so should be able to safely get out.
Sugoi is real close to that yellow wool room.
Yeah, nullSubject has a lot of mob spawns just everywhere.
I take it Sugoi must have run out of torches.
I've seen a lot of teams not even bother to light up the top 2 parts, as long as they just get in there, grab the wool, and get down quickly. Usually it's not a problem, because I think the 2 floors below are within that range of mobs not wanting to spawn, but it could be wrong. I'm going to pop into Whiskey Brigade chat and see what's going on with them.
Roger that. Good luck.
Let's see, did Sugoi actually get the yellow wool? He's at the right spot.
Probably working on getting it right now.
Ah, hear the glass breaking now. So yes, Whiskey Brigade has all 3 wools in their possession. Simply a question of getting it on the monument.
And I don't think nullSubject ever got any farther than the mutually assured generosity device, unfortunately, for them. I see no tunnels. I see no lighting up of the mob-filled middle area.
I see a couple creeper holes, but that's about it.
Were they ever on that end of the map? I don't think that they were.
Well, they probably would have looted this chest if they got here, and I think they made it as far as the base of the mountain.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that they got farther than the base of the mountain, and that was that.
Anyway, I think we may be having the run back now. I see Traz. He does seem to be taking his time. Unless he passed off the wool to a teammate. Let's see if... Ooh, the Darkest managed to get a look at an Enderman, which immediately killed him when he left, or when he reached the bottom of the cliff. Well, this is a little unfortunate for Whiskey Brigade. They have a bunch of mobs at the base of their cliff. Hopefully they have enough bows and arrows to take care of them. There are a couple creepers, and those can always be a trouble. See, I see Segoy holding yellow wool, so they definitely have that wool. Here's Traz, who should have the orange wool, and potentially the red if there was a handoff that I missed. Actually, this would be the handoff right now. Traz now has some yellow wool, and I think he may have just been handed some red wool. And Traz should have plenty of sand blocks if he wants to just pillar up. Let's see if that's what he's going to do.
That's what he's going to do.
And he's doing it a safe way to ensure that he doesn't get shot off. Though I don't think he's going to have any trouble, because I don't think any members of nullSubject are there to interfere with him. With a bow, at least. Because they don't... If they've lost the bow... I think there are two bows up there. If they've lost those, then... they'd have to get to that little tower at the base of the hill here. Yeah, he's forgetting the full stack and is just is just pillaring straight up. Oh,
yep, no indication that nullSubject is aware of what's going on. And at this stage of the game, I think it would take something amazing to even give them the slightest hope of ever coming back.
Clefable King was ready to hop down the ladders here, but there's a troll skeleton like sitting in their little protected area, shooting them off. Okay, the skeleton's been taken care of, but ooh, that had to hurt. A bunch of mobs have spawned near the Victory Monument of Whiskey Brigade, and most of them are creepers.
Traz realizes this and has just hanging out on top of these trees here.
He took a strength potion. I think that's strength. Oh, that. All right, let's see what survived. I see the red wool. I see the yellow wool.
The orange wool is there as well.
There's the orange. Okay. Hopefully he'll just break his... Oh, I think that may have been intentional. Hopefully he can keep the creeper off of his stuff, because there is one that may lock onto him when he picks it up. That's his first death, I think. Oh, he better get that. Punch that creeper off.
Oh my gosh, photo finish. Okay. Not going too good here for Travis.
I see the orange, and there's the yellow. Okay. There's one more creeper that may give him some trouble.
Now this isn't going to be enough to rescue null subject from there.
Unless
their
a bunch
woes.
of wolves are just... Oh, guess what just happened? I think he may have gotten one of the wool types. We'll see what happens here. Let's hope it might have been the... Yellow is about to go down. He seems to be looking around frantically. Okay, good.
Nah,
Here we
he's
go.
fine. He's fine. Hamming it up.